Today may be Friday, but as far as I'm concerned, today is one thing and one thing only, and that's opening day for the Boston Red Sox. We so excited. How's it going, Emerson? Ross Littman here for your end-of-the-week fix of the Common Agenda. I'll be your guide into the weekend here at Emerson, so let's cut to the chase and see what's new. All you journalism students out there, and myself included, will be interested to know that the curriculum is getting a facelift. In order to remain on the pulse of new developments in the field, Emerson has reevaluated its requirements and has announced a restructured course load for the fall 2011 semester. The new curriculum aims to prepare journalism students for an increasingly virtual newsroom, focusing not only on developing foundational writing and researching skills, but also those involving social media, mobile platforms, and the iPad, as well as writing tight and concise stories. Among the biggest changes to the program, the department will no longer separate broadcast and print journalism in an attempt to look more holistically at the field. But if you've already started on the old track, Hakuna Matata to you. Students who came to Emerson prior to the new curriculum are grandfathered in and will be able to graduate with no additional requirements. Though Emerson's publishing organizations are very diverse in nature, there is one thing they all have in common: money trouble. Gangsters in Concrete, one of the literary magazines on campus, has just become the 6th student publishing organization to appeal for money from the SGA. This year, the amount of students appealed from the various organizations range from Specs $161.30 to MMAG's $11,128. That's quite a difference. According to SGA Executive Treasurer Corey Starbuck, the number of publishing organizations appealing is, quote, common practice. And as Evan Allen, the editor-in-chief of Gauge magazine, said, quote, my impression is that the people are appealing because they want to make their magazines more and more professional. The 6 publishing organizations will submit their final financial advisory board packets to the SGA in the coming weeks for review. Urban hippies unite! And I said hippies, not hipsters. Emerson's Peace and Social Justice, formerly known as the Emerson Greens, is a group of dedicated students working toward social and economic justice in the Emerson community, Boston, and beyond. Their upcoming Water Week promises educational and enjoyable events, including a panel discussion on the global water crisis. Now, most importantly, participants will receive a free reusable water bottle. Water Week will take place April 4th to the 10th. Now, my script says that Ari White has a story on PRSSA, which I don't know what that is. So how about we learn about it together?
Hi there, I'm Ari White with Common Agenda. We're about to go check out a PRSSA meeting. Right now, they're one of the newest public relations organizations at Emerson, so let's go see what they're all about.
PRSSA is Public Relations Student Society of America. We have guest speakers and nonprofits that we're involved in that kind of give us the real-life experience that we need for the public relations industry. And it ranges from anything from entertainment to journalism.
So we're basically in training to be the next PR superstars. We do professional development workshops. We do real work with real clients, both on and off campus. And we also have the pleasure of attending networking events.
Every industry needs public relations, whether you're an actress, whether you're a journalist, everybody needs that kind of image boost if anything is to go wrong, or even if things are going positively, to keep the public aware.
This is really the training ground for professional success, whether or not you want to go into public relations, because if you're not doing it within an organization, you're doing it for yourself.
They can contact our president, Stephanie Maselli. Our advisor, John Borshak, is actually a marketing professor here, so you can definitely get in contact with him very easily.
Wow, that was a really interesting meeting. I had no idea what PRSSA was, and now I'm all ready to join for next semester. If you want to join, have any questions, or want to get involved in their workshops, make sure you email Stephanie_Maselli@emerson.edu. Thanks, I'm Ari White with Common Agenda.
We have the best correspondents on the show. Thanks, Ari. This past Monday, Jimmy's Traveling All-Stars presented their new show, You Should Have Killed Us When You Had the Chance. Performed in the cabaret, this show had everyone in attendance roaring with laughter. The show was comprised of 3 digital shorts and numerous skits, including a skit about actors portraying a digital short, showing how the Pixar movie Cars came to be. A member of the audience, Olivia McLean, had only positive things to say about the performance. Quote, when the entire troupe performs together, that's when the funniest skits happened. Be sure to keep an eye out or two for Jimmy's next performance, or go to their website to see digital shorts and other skits. Wednesday night, Emersonians broke that unathletic stereotype by coming out to compete in a 6-on-6 intramural dodgeball tournament hosted by Emerson's Fitness Center. Held in the gym, teams competed for the title of dodgeball champions as well as some victory t-shirts. Now, sure, the teams that may have dominated are all teams that were from Emerson sports teams, but that still didn't stop other organizations from setting up teams to compete. From the men's basketball team to even a Quidditch team, everyone came out to show their support. There was even an Emerson Channel team. That's crazy. Stay tuned for the next physically fit activity that Emerson has to offer. It's now time for your upcoming events, and for that, we go to my first round pick in the Common Agenda draft, Sam Russo.
Hello, Emerson. Unfortunately, there are no worthwhile events to tell you about. April Fools this weekend is jam-packed with a bunch of amazing events. Have you dreamed of falling in love in Paris? Maybe you're just missing your friends studying abroad at the castle and want to experience a bit of Europe right here in Boston. Either way, SGA and the class of 2014 are co-sponsoring a French-inspired mixer tonight in the multi-purpose room. Featuring French cuisine, mystery giveaways, dancing, and good friends, this free event will have you whisked away into a world of bright lights and Parisian fun. Hey, you political junkies out there, whether you're hot on the Emerson campaign trail or you just want to cast your ballot and have a say in how the school is run, don't forget that SGA elections will be taking place on Tuesday, April 5th. With open positions across the board, the stakes are high and every vote counts. I'm sure you've been getting plenty of Facebook invites to write in your favorite candidate, so in the outdated words of Kanye West, vote or die. Be sure to log into vote.emerson.edu on April 5th to make your voice heard. Earlier this week, I spoke to the sisters of Alpha Epsilon Phi to learn more about their upcoming event, Ribbons on the Runway. Hey guys, I'm outside the Colonial Building about to get an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the preparation of Alpha Epsilon Phi's Ribbons on the Runway. Let's head inside and check it out.
I think this year we're making Ribbons on the Runway a bigger deal than it has been in the past, and I like to put that it's one of the best causes we can think of that happens on campus. Breast cancer affects us all, friends, family, friends of friends, you know, it affects everyone, and I think to be supportive, it's really $5 and it's going to a great cause and you're changing so many people's lives.
The thing that I love most about this event is that 100% of the proceeds go to our national philanthropy, Shar Share It, which supports young Jewish women and their families struggling with breast cancer and also this year ovarian cancer. And you go in, you get food, you get to see a fashion show. The first hour is our silent auction. We have great items, like one basket is a date night. Dinner is a great way to get the Emerson community and Boston community involved in what we're doing. So I really hope that everybody comes to Ribbons on the Runway 2011 on Sunday, April 3rd from 1 to 4 p.m. in the Billboard Theater, sponsored by Alpha Epsilon Phi.
Ribbons on the Runway is going to be an amazing event that supports a worthy cause. Be sure to check it out this Sunday, April 3rd at 1 p.m. in the Billboard Theater. For the Common Agenda, I'm Samantha Russo. We'll definitely be there, and I'm so excited to help support such a great cause. That's all I have for you this week. Now let's take it back over to my favorite April Fool, Ross Littman.
Thank you, I think. Many of you might know him from his social movements in the U.S. class, but Professor Roger House is getting recognized in another big way. Professor House is the author of a book called Blue Smoke and will be featured in a special event at the Iwasaki Library. His book tells the story of the Chicago bluesman William Big Bill Brunzie, a finger-picking guitarist who played the same style as pre-war blues as Charlie Patton and Blind Joe Death. Be sure you can catch Professor House on Tuesday, April 5th at 5:30 in the library. That is all the time we have for today's Common Agenda. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next Friday. And I have to shout out a happy, happy birthday to my favorite April Fool, my brother Andrew. He's 22 today. The years fly by way too fast. On behalf of everyone at Common Agenda, this is Ross Littman, signing out.